Hi there again, everyone. Josie here from Life at 50 and Beyond. Thanks for joining me here in my channel. Today, I'd like to show you how I am going to be rearranging my paper pads or my scrapbook paper pads, specifically this 12 by 12 paper pads, the hot buys that I purchased from Michael's and a few from Joann's, so that I will be able to use them and get to them easily compared to what I have them now. I have stacked them up like this, and it's always a struggle to take out multiples before I can get to the one at the bottom. And that's what I'm trying to solve right now because I don't like it that way. So originally I was thinking about using this type of container. As you could see, I'm using this now for my stamp collection. However, if I am going to be using this for the scrapbooking paper pads, and it is made for scrapbooking paper pads, it's called Scrapbook case, but I will be needing more than just one or two or three, even with the sale price, because originally it'll be $9.99, but currently it's on sale for $3.99 from Michael's, and occasionally they will have those coupons where you can use the 20% off or additional 25 to 30% off of your items that you're buying, including the sale items. However, it's still gonna add up, and it's still not gonna solve the issue that I'm having of stacking up the paper. I have to pull them out of the shelf, and then I have to open up each box, and it's still not gonna be simple to utilize, in my opinion. So it may work for others, but it's not going to work for me. So I'm thinking of is utilizing a box such as this one, you know, the filing box. See, I wrapped the box. It's just a plain banker's box. I got them from Costco. I think they come in a pack of 10 or 12. But anyway, I just covered them with contact paper. See here? Contact paper sometimes better than the wrapping paper because they already have self-adhesives. And I'm going to be using this to organize my paper pads, and I'm going to show you the system that I'm going to be utilizing. Hopefully, I can give you some tips that you can use also if you have the same problem as I. Let me start off by removing all the journaling cards first. So I'm flipping through the pages of my scrapbooking paper pads to look for the journaling cards. Make sure when you're doing this that you look for duplicates, because sometimes they do come in duplicates, sometimes in triplicates. So I'm doing that for all of them. Okay, so I was able to separate all of the journaling cards from each of the paper pad that I am going to be organizing. And I have clipped together the ones that are like items and the ones that are from the same paper pad. So I will be showing you later on how I'm going to be organizing them. I will be cutting them to size. I already have a filing system in place, and I'm going to be showing it to you later after I show you how I'll do my scrapbooking organization. So what I'm thinking is I am going to be arranging my paper pads in different seasons. So I'm going to be putting each one of them right side down instead of right side up. What I mean is I am going to be putting the top of each paper pad at the bottom, so that when I flip through my paper pads, I can just see them from on top. So I think if you are going to be too particular about the arrangement, that you want to see the letters not on the opposite side or flip, then it may not work for you. But to me, this is the most practical way because I look at the designs and not necessarily what's written on the label or the cover. And I have a way of probably masking that a bit when I put in my dividers later. So what I'm doing here is I am putting them seasonal. I'm separating the theme where, you know, I would think they would fit based on the colors of the season. So even if I didn't buy them at the particular season, if it speaks fall for me, then it's fall. Like for example, the coffee theme paper pads, most of them are browns or earth tones, so I put them in fall. So that's how I'm organizing this, is by season and whatever matches the season when in terms of colors. I can do it this way because my collection is small, and I think, to be honest, even if my collection grows bigger, I will do it this way as well. So this one is for summer, for example, because of the brighter colors. So as you could see, all of my collections can fit inside this box as opposed to separating them. And it's easier for me now to look and then flip through the pages and then lift them one by one. So I'm going to be using this as my dividers for my scrapbooking paper pads organization. The first section would be spring, second section would be summer, third would be fall, and fourth will be winter. And this is good. May not be the exact width because this is measured 11-inch by 14-inch high. So the height's fine, but the width is 11-inch, so it's an inch shorter, or I'm sorry, it's an inch smaller when it comes to width, but it'll work because, again, it doesn't have to be total coverage. I just need to have a divider in order for me to go directly to the season. Okay, by the way, this comes in a pack from the Dollar Tree. Again, that's $1 for you. For a couple, we'll divide this by 4 so that the next label, it won't be covered, and I know that that's going to be for summer. Let's say I do spring, summer, winter, fall, so it's probably going to be small. I am going to be labeling this with my Dymo labeler. You can actually use just blank sticky note or maybe a piece of paper, or just clear or white paper, and then just use a double-sided tape or even glue. So you don't really have to have this gadget, just happen to have one. And so I just print it out and I'm cutting them to size, and then I'm going to be applying them. It's in staggered sections like what I mentioned earlier, in 4 sections, so for spring, summer, fall, and winter. So let me just show you how it looks like. Yeah, look at this, how I was able to use them as dividers, and it only costs a couple of dollars for all 4 sections because they come into a pack. And I'm able to see the designs clearly behind them. See that? And here it is now. I'm able to see all my paper pads easily. I don't have to pull out anything. It's not stacked up one top of each other that I am going to break my back each time lifting those other things if I lift them in groups, or lift them, or waste time by lifting them one by one. Right now I am able to just look at this like this. It's so easy, and you can see the whole thing. And that. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to be showing you will be how I also organize those journaling cards. Okay, so this is how I am going to be organizing my journaling cards that I cut out from my paper pads. I don't even need to label because all I need to do is just look at the front. Look at this. The colors are kind of matchy-matchy. I kind of put them together. So the gold and the black and the white here. See that? And then here's more pastel pinks and greens. This one I'll probably add some more here. But I cut them in sections, you know, the way they're shaped or whatever, so that when I have a project like making a card or flip book or pocket letters, I can just choose from here. I think these are just like hanging shoe organizers, but this is shorter. It's only $1.50 from Daiso. Right now I'm going to be filling this up with my journaling cards so that I can see them, because I get inspired when I see things. If I don't see them, I may not use them. So that's the reason why I am filing my scrapbooking paper that way. Now that's why I removed the journaling cards to cut them so that I can color coordinate them and put them here. So that's it, everyone. Thanks for joining me here on my channel and hope you enjoyed this video. Please come back soon. Please click subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and click that thumbs up button if you like this video, and share. Also leave me some comments down below. Talk to you later. Bye bye.